You're physically here but mentally somewhere else. Your body sits in meetings while your mind replays yesterday's argument. Your eyes read pages while your thoughts wander to tomorrow's problems. You eat meals without tasting. You hear conversations without listening. You exist without actually being present. This scattered existence is costing you everything. Relationships suffer because people feel you're never fully there. Work suffers because half attention produces half results. Life suffers because you're missing it entirely. You're watching your own existence through a foggy window instead of living it. The ancient Zen masters called this monkey mind, a consciousness that swings from branch to branch, never settling, never still. But they also discovered how to tame it, not through years of meditation on mountaintops, through specific daily practices that rewire your attention in just 7 days. Today, I'm going to give you a day-by-day system to master presence of mind. But be warned, this requires you to stop escaping and start arriving. Subscribe and comment where your mind wanders most. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Absent Man. His name was Samuel, 31 years old, project coordinator at an engineering firm. By all measures functional, by all experiences absent. Samuel couldn't remember the last time he was fully anywhere. During dinner with his wife, he mentally reviewed work emails. During work meetings, he worried about his health. During exercise, he planned conversations he'd never have. His body moved through routines, while his mind lived in imaginary worlds. His wife said something that haunted him. "Sometimes I look at your eyes and no one's home. You're here, but you're not here. Where do you go?" Samuel didn't have an answer. He didn't choose to leave. His mind just pulled him away constantly. Into the past, into the future, into hypothetical scenarios. Anywhere but the present moment. The consequences accumulated quietly. He missed his daughter's first steps because he was checking his phone. He forgot anniversaries because dates blurred together. He couldn't recall meals he'd eaten hours ago. His life was happening, but he wasn't attending. His therapist tried medication. His friends suggested vacations. Nothing worked because the problem wasn't external. It was internal. His attention had become untrained, wild, uncontrollable. Then Samuel met a former monk at a weekend retreat, a man whose presence was almost unsettling. When he looked at you, he actually saw you. When he listened, he actually heard. Samuel asked the question that changed everything. "How do you stay so present?" The monk smiled. "Presence isn't a trait, it's a skill. And like any skill, it can be trained. Give me 7 days. I'll show you how." Chapter 2. The 7-Day Path. Day 1. Single task anchoring. The monk explained that multitasking had shattered Samuel's attention into fragments. The first day's practice was radical simplicity. Do one thing at a time, completely. Eating breakfast meant only eating breakfast. No phone, no television, no planning. Just the taste of food, the sensation of chewing, the act of nourishing. Walking meant only walking, feeling feet touch ground, noticing breath, nothing else. Samuel failed constantly on day 1. His mind rebelled against singular focus. But by evening, he'd experienced brief moments of pure presence. Seconds where he was completely where he was. Those seconds were more vivid than months of scattered living. Day 2, the arrival practice. Before entering any room, any conversation, any activity, Samuel paused for 3 breaths and said internally, "I am here now." This simple ritual signaled his mind to arrive rather than remain elsewhere. The results were immediate. Conversations felt different when he arrived fully. His wife noticed within hours. "You seem different today, more here." She couldn't explain it. Neither could Samuel, but presence is felt before it's understood. Day 3. Scheduled wandering. The monk taught something counterintuitive. Don't fight mind wandering, schedule it. Samuel set aside 2 15-minute periods daily for deliberate daydreaming. During those times, he let his mind go wherever it wanted without guilt. This structure paradoxically reduced random wandering. His mind knew it would get its wandering time. It stopped demanding it constantly. Presence during Focused periods became easier because escape was permitted at scheduled times. Chapter 3. The Deepening. Day 4. Sensation Anchoring. Whenever Samuel noticed his mind drifting, he returned attention to physical sensation. Feet on floor, weight on chair, air entering lungs. The body is always present. The mind wanders. Anchoring attention in sensation pulls consciousness back to now. Samuel kept a small stone in his pocket. Whenever he touched it, he returned to sensation. The stone became a physical trigger for presence. By day 4's end, he was catching drift within seconds rather than minutes. Day 5. Listen to hear, not to respond. Most people listen while preparing their reply. Samuel practiced listening with zero agenda, not thinking about what to say next, just receiving words completely. His wife cried that evening, "You actually heard me today, for the first time in years." Presence in listening is rare. Most people feel unheard because they are. Samuel's complete attention became a gift he could give freely. Day 6. Visual Presence. Samuel practiced looking at things as if seeing them for the first time. The tree outside his office, his daughter's face, the texture of walls. Fresh seeing pulls attention into immediate reality. He noticed details invisible for years. A small scar on his wife's hand, the particular way light entered his kitchen, his daughter's expression when concentrating. Life became textured rather than blurred. Day 7. Integration. The final day combined. All practices, single tasking, arrival breathing, scheduled wandering, sensation anchoring, present listening, fresh seeing. Samuel moved through his entire day applying each technique as needed. Chapter 4. The Present Man. 1 month later, Samuel was unrecognizable. Not because he never drifted. He still did. But now he noticed within moments and returned. Presence had become his default rather than his exception. His colleague asked what changed. "You seem more alive, more solid somehow." Samuel's answer was simple. "I finally started showing up to my own life." The monk's teaching echoed in everything. Presence isn't mystical, it's practical. Attention is a muscle. Train it daily, and it strengthens. Ignore it and it atrophies. Most people sleepwalk through existence, physically present but mentally absent. They reach the end wondering where life went. It didn't go anywhere. They simply weren't there to receive it. The 7-day system summarized. Day 1, single task completely. Day 2, arrive before entering. Day 3, schedule your wandering. Day 4, anchor in sensation. Day 5, listen without agenda. Day 6, see with fresh eyes. Day 7, integrate everything. This isn't meditation theory. It's presence practice. Start tomorrow. By next week, you'll recognize the difference. By next month, others will see it. By next year, you'll wonder how you ever lived any other way. So here's my question. Where has your absence cost you most? What moment are you missing right now while your mind lives elsewhere? Comment below. Subscribe if this brought you back to now. The present moment is the only one that exists. It's time you started showing up for it.